Well, sandwiches are one of the most common lunch options.
They are, but they aren't always healthy. So that's why we brought in Beth Peralta, registered dietitian. So you want to remind people that a sandwich can be healthy.
Right. You can definitely make some small changes to your usual sandwich to make it like a nutritional powerhouse.
Oh.
So we've got a couple tips today and then a recipe that we can try.
I'm so excited about this.
You mean you don't have to load it up with ham and bacon and mayonnaise?
I think that we ham it up enough that
you
we
don't have
need the
to.
sandwich.
You don't have to do that.
So first tip I have for today is to look for whole grains when you're at the store. So on the plate over there, we've got some whole grain bread. It's 100% whole wheat, whole grain tortillas, whole grain bagels. We've got English muffins over here.
Yes.
So really, when you want to make a sandwich, choosing about half or more of your grains total for the day to be whole grain sources is going to be a great way to go. It's going to help with your digestive health and could reduce the risk for things like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and strokes down the road.
And honestly, it is just as good, in my opinion.
So
It's heartier. I think it tastes better. There can be some flavor differences when you're first switching over. So that's why, just making small steps at a time.
Sure.
Because the white bread, the white buns, not
as good for you. They're not going to have as many vitamins that are naturally in the grain, not as much fiber and iron as well. So unless it's potentially added back in. So when you look at the ingredients list on the panel, you're going to look for the first ingredient to be some type of whole grain source.
Okay.
So next tip I have is to add some fruits and vegetables to your sandwiches.
Yes, I love this.
Lots of people complain they don't know how to add fruits and vegetables. Yeah, so got a couple examples over there. We've got a roast beef sandwich with some tomatoes and lettuce. It's great this time of year because everything's starting to grow in the garden. And then we've also got a tuna salad which has grapes and celery.
Which I love. And that's good for chicken salad too. You see a lot of that with grapes and celery.
Exactly.
All that, which you kind of mix in and you kind of don't even notice it's in there.
Right, and you can pick and choose whatever you want to add based on what's in your fridge. The last tip I have is just to mix it up on your spreads. So, for example, Dijon mustard is nice and flavorful, guacamole,
love it.
Yeah, salsa. These are all great options to try.
Yeah.
You have to go to the ketchup and mayonnaise every day.
Not every day. Yeah, just
or
trying something new, get a little bit different flavor in there.
So, what are we making today?
Today we're going to make some salmon melts. Everyone loves a melt.
I do.
So, just doing something a little different. So, I'm going to need some help. We've got salmon in the bowl. And then we're going to dump these 3 containers in there.
All right, so in any order particular?
Any order, doesn't matter.
What do we got here?
That's Greek yogurt, and it's got a little salmon in there, so that's why there's...
I'm going to have to
use this.
Oh, wow.
It just fell right out.
Is that
about a quarter cup of Greek yogurt.
And then we got some, what's cilantro? Is that cilantro?
It's green onions and celery mixed together, so it's a quarter cup of each in there. And then the last is our spices. We've got a half a teaspoon of dried dill. And a quarter teaspoon each of pepper and garlic powder.
Okay. Oh, I like the garlic powder.
Yeah. So we're going to mix that all together. And what I've been doing while we've been waiting is toasting our buns.
Right.
So English muffins here, whole grain. And you can make this at home with a toaster oven or with a broiler. We're using the pan today. So you can do that too, depending on whatever kind of cooking equipment you have at home.
Sure.
So we're going to transfer to the plate, and now you can transfer a couple spoonfuls onto each one.
Okay. I mean,
there you go.
Is that enough, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
However much you want.
I guess you're right.
I'm
trying to be, oh God, well always I'm really
put on the plate, yeah.
Dropped it everywhere.
Depends on how hungry you are, and then also how many other people are going to be joining you.
And then top it off with cheese.
Top it off with a little bit of cheese, which is also going to make a mess.
Well,
this
is our
then
kitchen.
You just heat that up and melt some cheese. That's the idea.
Exactly.
How
and
long
then you
does
end
that
up
take?
with that. Just a couple
minutes.
A couple
just
minutes. It depends on what you're cooking it in. In the broiler, it would only take a minute or so.
I love this idea.
Stovetop take a little bit longer.
And good for kids too.
Good.
Exactly. They can help mix it. They can help sprinkle the cheese.
Just like Natalie. Hi, Natalie. Yeah. Perfect. Well, Beth, thank you so much. Awesome. We'll have this recipe posted with our segment leader, okay?
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
And we'll be right back with more of The Morning Show right after this.